This is Danny Glover. I'm sure you recognize him. One of the many, huh?
Do they recognize?
They do recognize you because one of the many stars who have been stopping by. You are. I mean, you've been making so many movies lately. You're just making a movie now?
Well, I just finished Lethal Weapon 2, a sequel. It'll be released in July, July 7th.
With Mel Gibson?
With Mel Gibson again. And
I always wanted to ask you something. Now, working with Mel Gibson, does he get at all jealous working with a sex symbol like yourself?
No, he doesn't. No, we understand that we have our own following. We understand that we have our own power. And we respect each other, what each other brings. Yeah.
Right. Those must be fun to do.
It is. It's quite fun, you know. It's kind of fun to make those kind of audience films in a sense that people love them and get excited by and cheer behind them.
Right.
And we have this nice rapport, Mel and I, and it works well. I think it's the whole basis, the foundation of the film itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you grew up around here.
I grew up in San Francisco, born and raised in San Francisco. I still live in Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco, so I'm party to a lot of what's going on in the history of this city for the last 40 years.
And no matter how big your film career gets, you ain't leaving?
No, I'm not going nowhere. There's something about waking up on the block I live on that I like, you know. If it's not that block, I'm going to find another block, you know, that has the same feeling, you know, of people. Living among people who have various other occupations, do other things, have other interests, and there's a love there. I mean, they see beyond me, Danny Glover, the guy who makes all these films. They see beyond that, you know, and their rapport with me has been, I've lived on the same block for the last 15 years. So they knew me before all this, you know, and their attitude and their response to me and the way they feel about me hasn't changed. I like that.
Yeah. A lot of people say a week like this one with so many groups and performers working in concert against AIDS could only happen in this area. Do you have that sense?
Well, I don't know. You know, I would think to such a vital question, such an important question like that AIDS is, that it would happen in any area, you know, it affects all of us. You know, if there's one person who dies from it, then it's all of us are affected by it, you know. So it's so essential that we begin to, as artists, as performers, as people who are visible, begin to lend our voice to this, to make the administration, to make people aware of it, to make people demand that there be money given toward research, there'd be money given toward supportive services, there'd be money to give toward education, that we find a cure for this disease. It's so important for all of us.
Well, Danny, I appreciate your coming by, and we're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
And we'll be back right after this.